Hey there, paper crafters. Christine Pennington, Fun Stampers Journey Coach number 87, also known as Pennington Creates on Instagram and Facebook. Today I'm showing a project that I recently made for the holidays and wanted to stop by and show you how I did it. Now normally I show you the project and then teach you a technique or give you a tip, but today I'm going to hold off on showing you until the end. I want to show you the process of making it and then end it with a wow. The stamp set that I'm using today is from our Journey Holidays Mini. This particular catalog will end on September 30th, so if you want the stamp set that I'm using today or any of the other stamp sets or products in this catalog, you will need to act fast and you will need to order this week before it ends. So let's get started here. To make my project, I used a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece of whipped cream cardstock, and then I used my PanPastels. I will put a list of the products that I used on my project today below my video. For now, I'm just going to show you how I did it. The first thing I did is I used Summer Days. If you haven't used PanPastels yet, you're missing out. They are so fun to work with. They are an artist pastel chalk. They're amazing. They're low dust. They are so easy to blend with and rich and vibrant in color. They don't require a fixative, but if you're doing some projects that you don't want it to bleed or blend onto anything else, you may want to pick up a low odor fixative, or some are actually using Aquanet hairspray. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a strip of orange, and this color is Citrus Cooler. Now if you get any dust, that means you put too much of the pigment onto your soft tool sponge. So I'm just going to add a small line of orange here. And I should probably bring this over. I just have a scrap piece of paper by me, and you just wipe off your sponge in between the colors, and I'm going to show you how I can go back to the yellow and it doesn't contaminate it at all, which is really nice. I'm just going to add a little more yellow since I have it on there. Okay, put those aside. The next color I'm going to use is a dark brown cocoa powder, and I'm just going to pick up a couple of swipes of that, and again I'm going to just do a thin line, and if you noticed I'm kind of getting some dust, probably just picked up too much. It being a darker color, you don't need a lot. Shake this off. Alright. And the next color that I'm going to use, beautiful, beautiful color, love this. It's our pumpkin bread. And I'm going to go on the bottom here, and in a circular motion, fill in all that white space. Actually, not all the white space, because I'm kind of wanting it to be irregular. And I'm going to go up here and just kind of blend out my cocoa powder to kind of get the colors to blend together so you don't see that drastic change between the dark to the light. Alright, so that's all you need to do for the PanPastels. Let me set all these aside. The next thing I'm going to do is, in the stamp set that I'm using, there is a star. I'll turn it over so you see the index part. And I'm going to ink up my stamp using the Lemon Drop ink. And I'm going to put it in the top here, in my sky. And you probably won't be able to see it on camera very well, but I'll show you something in a little bit here that will make that really pop out. The next image is a silhouette of Bethlehem. You can probably tell where I'm going with this card already. And so I'm going to ink that up with our dark roast ink. I'm going to apply it towards this side of the card. Awesome. And the next thing I'm going to do, also using the dark roast, is the sentiment. Love the sentiment. Christmas begins with Christ. Excuse me. When I was at convention in June for Fun Stampers Journey, we got a catalog that was over 316 pages. It was amazing. The next day we got to see the preview of our holiday mini. And truth be told, out of the smaller catalog, my ultimate favorite stamp set was this stamp set. I knew that I wanted it right away, and so that was the first stamp set I ordered when it became available. Alright, so get some of that. You do get a little bit of dust, but not like a traditional chalk. It's very smooth, kind of goes on like paint, and very easy to blend. As you can see, this is seriously a 5-minute card. Now the other thing I want to share a tip is that I'm going to use a white eraser, and I just picked up a pen one at a local Walmart or Target or something. I guess I don't remember. But one of the neat things about PanPastels is they're totally erasable. So if there was something in here that I didn't like, I could erase it and start over. But for today's purposes, if you remember the star that I did, I'm going to go in and I'm going to remove that color from where my star is stamped. And I'm making it just pop out now. Love this. Totally love this technique. There we go. And now you can see the star. There you have it. Isn't that pretty? Alright, and then the next thing I did is I used our Journey Glaze, and I put a thin layer on the silhouette. And then I've already pre-stamped the images, but here are the images. Love them. Awesome, awesome. I won't show you how to color them because I've showed you a couple of techniques on how I color. But of course, I used my Journey Color Splash pencils again. Absolutely love these. If you don't have them, seriously, you need to get them. I've used so many watercolor pencils in the market, and these are by far my favorite. I know I'm a little biased, but one of the things that I had trouble with them, the other ones I've tried using, is when I go to sharpen them, they would break a lot. And these ones, I have sharpened probably a dozen different pencils already, and I've never had any breakage. I love that. I love how they feel in my hand. They're a soft wood, and they go on just beautifully. So that's my innocent plug on the pencils. So alright, there you have it. Now, who wants to see my project after I've stacked everything on there? Alright, here we go. Oh, love it. So what I did today is I picked up a shadow box at my local art store, Hobby Lobby, something like that, I can't remember. And I distressed it by sanding it down, and then I used the dark roast ink along the edges to give it that even more distressed look. Inside I used an 8.5 by 10 piece of oatmeal cookie cardstock, added some of our modeling paste with our circle stencil, and inside here, I don't know if you can pick it up, but I also stamped postage stamp and our ink splat to put a collage distressing kind of flair to it. I also decided to do that because of the frame being red. My focal point really didn't have any red in it, so I wanted to kind of bring it out and brought the red into my piece of art. So I hope you love this. I totally love it and can't wait to make more for the holidays. Again, our holiday Journey Holiday Mini ends this Friday, so you're going to want to grab this stamp set along with a set of PanPastels, and also pick up your Journey Color Splash pencils if you haven't already done so. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this project today. If you have any questions, you can always contact me directly, or you can visit my website at christinepennington.com. Thank you and have a blessed day.